Jay Williams.
Ed, you continue to surprise me, my man. I didn't know you knew about the Queen City.
All I know is you're the king in that town, in the Garden State.
Well, we're going to find out who the king is on the court this evening.
LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. Good look that time, but off the mark. To Leonard. Turns and slams it down. So far, so good.
Didn't take long to get this crowd on their feet, and one of the most undervalued things in sports, the 13th man, the fans. If they get you going in the game, they can help you sustain that energy.
Nothing going here on that drive. Knocked loose. Danny Green. Almost, and he's not getting the call.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Kuzma to James. And throws it down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
James, his first effort off the mark. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Danny Green to James. Going to launch beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Strong finish for Paul George.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Rises for the slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
LBJ with it. To Kyle Kuzma. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Takes stock of the floor. To Leonard. George. That's how you defend. To Danny Green. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
To George. Leonard. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Into traffic, but no good. LeBron into the front court. Down 2. Short jumper off the mark. Kawhi Leonard looking good. 4 for 5.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Rondo. Second effort. McGee punching it home with the putback slam.
JaVale has such a good nose around the basket until he doesn't.
What are you saying there, Jay?
It's 50-50 sometimes.
Well, hopefully it's half glass full in this regard. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay, but you're definitely not fooling me twice.
Rondo, tough matchup against George. To Stevenson. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Rondo. And it's Zubac with the rebound. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Kawhi Leonard has got 2 shots coming. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Straight on 3 at the buzzer. We're through 1 at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. Jay and I back to Southern California after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Good start to this one. After 1 quarter play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the...
Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
James, pass to the rim. Flushes down the slam. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between 2 players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
Leonard to Paul George. And he's going to the free throw line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Paul George, couple of free throws on the way. A career 84% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. So he hits the first, misses the second. To James. Short jumper, won't fall. Leonard gets it in the left corner. To Leonard. From long range. Not that time. And a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
James into the front court. Down 5. Caldwell Pope. And the rebound taken down by the Clippers. To George. The monster stuff.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Oh, a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
To number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 0, Kyle Kuzma. Stepping in for Los Angeles, number 40, Ivica Zubac.
Caldwell Pope to James.
Watch the pick. Watch the pick on your right.
Has a look. LeBron James. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Paul George. From the painted area, won't go down. Caldwell Pope. Contavious Caldwell Pope is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 78% at the line. First one goes down. And he misses the second. To Paul George. And a throwdown.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
LeBron James. He's 3 for 7.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
George to Beverly. Nice pass to get things going.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
LeBron James with the rock. Clippers have got it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Leonard. Deep left corner. Nothing going here on that drive. Williams all the way, but his shot stays out.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Entering the game for LA.
Across the timeline comes James. 5-point game. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To George. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Kuzma to Davis. Can't get past the defender. Anthony Davis. He's 2 for 2 now.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Leonard to Paul George. Fires the 3. Ooh, he'll take that.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Los Angeles, they have it. Here's LeBron for 2. Look out, Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
Throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
LeBron with it up top. Margins 8. Caldwell Pope to Cousins. Trying to cash in. Shot for Cousins, won't go down. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. First half in the books. The Clippers are out in front. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. It's LA Clippers ball. George, tough shot. He hits. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
And he hits.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Can't get the bounce. And Cousins is fouled. Boogie going to the line. He's going to shoot 2.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, he couldn't get it to go.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Leonard. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. George. Oh, that's how it's done.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Almost, but no good. George, he has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
James to Kyle Kuzma. 4-3. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And Jay, they call the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.